Hello there, it's Adeija here. I'm gonna try to just get right into the video because I could seriously talk about my hair forever, so I don't want to bore you guys, so I'm just gonna start. Okay, so my name's Adeija. So let's start from the beginning, give you guys a little bit of background. I'm gonna try to put some images of me through all these stages of my evolution as I talk through them. So I was just gonna say, like, hair is like crazy. It's like the only part of us that we are constantly maintaining. I think about that a lot, how yeah, we have these bodies and all, like, our whole lives, but the only part of it that like you really change and maintain so much is your hair. So like to me, my hair's always said a lot about where I am in life and what I'm going through. And yeah, so I'm just going to talk to you guys a little bit about my hair journey, my route to being the natural diva I am now. Because it wasn't always like this, that's for sure. And it definitely was a journey if I've ever known one. So yeah, so I start from the beginning. So I'm half Guatemalan and I'm half black. So my mom's hair is curly. It's not nearly as curly as mine. And then my dad's hair is far coarser, just for like a little bit of background. And my hair is this. This is me. So yeah, so starting at the beginning, like, people just really didn't know. Hear that creaking? People just really didn't know what to do with my hair. You know, being biracial, that's one of the many struggles, is that people are just kind of lost. They're just kind of confused, you know. Like my dads don't really do hair, you know. And my mom had hair that was just so much easier to manage than my own. She didn't know how to start, what products to use, or anything, you know. So a lot of my childhood was just me having my hair in like two little poofs, or like back in just one ponytail. I was a big tomboy, so that was a go-to, just ponytails. I don't really remember ever thinking about my hair that much. You know, when you're a kid, you don't really do your own hair. So then fast forward, or I remember getting my hair straightened once, or I got my hair straightened a couple of times growing up. And I remember thinking from even then that, wow, like, I thought my hair was so beautiful and it was straight. Like, whenever I would beg my grandma to like use the hot comb on me. Actually, it's coming back, the memories are coming back. And I remember getting my hair straightened once. I thought I was so fresh. I had like cornrows, and then my hair was pressed, and I really thought I was that. I was really like feeling myself. Anyways, so from a young age, I definitely had that mentality that like straight hair was beautiful. No doubt, like, was already like semi-cultured even from being pretty young. I remember being in the bathroom at school and like wetting my hair to like make it flatter because I like wanted it to be flatter. Yeah, so that was middle school. So let's fast forward a bit into like the 6th grade. We'll get to, or that was elementary school. Fast forward to middle school. I was 11, and fortunately, like, my mom never put relaxers in my hair. Like, people told her, oh, you should relax her hair, but she never did. She didn't want to. And then I get to middle school though, and she did give me that flat iron, my own flat iron. Imagine an 11-year-old with a flat iron. Like, it was trouble, and all over it. So I started flat ironing my own hair. I would flat iron it like when it was wet sometimes, like to dry, like to straight. It was really bad. I didn't know what I was doing, you know. I used heat protectant, but that was pretty much it. I just really wanted my hair to be straight, and I would do anything I could to get it that way, and that was me same with the flat iron. I'm honestly shocked I had that much patience from that young of an age, like 11. That's so young. But that's when I started, and I started straightening my own hair, and I straightened my own hair through all of middle school. So 6th, 7th, and 8th grade, I just had a flat iron, straightening my hair. Of course, inevitably my hair started breaking off a bunch, which made me really frustrated because I always wanted really long hair. And I remember even then, I always wanted to wear my hair natural. Like, I remember seeing a girl in middle school who had really long curly hair, way looser than mine, you know, and I remember being like, oh, her hair is everything. Like, I just wish I could have long, beautiful hair like her. And like, it was just one of those things where I wanted it, but like, I didn't know how to actually achieve it, and I was too far away and too, like, you know, you just want to be cute. You're a kid, you just want to be cute, fit in. So that was me straightening my hair. Then I got into high school, freshman year, and I was still straightening my hair a bunch. Hopefully you guys are still seeing pictures of me. I remember I was definitely in middle school in a bit of a scene phase. Like, I had bangs. I remember I used to like seriously cut my bangs like every day. I went to make sure that they were like the right length. It was crazy. I had this one hairstyle called the peacock, and it was like I would take like this section of my hair and like twist it and clip it up, and then it would kind of feather out. And it's funny because I thought it was like a peacock. It was all my straggly little ends. All my ends were like, my hair was really ever only like to my collarbone straight, by the way, like, and that was like the very longest piece of it, and it was broken. And anyways, it's just funny to reflect. Anywho, so I get to high school, and that's when I started to wear hair extensions. That's when I bought my first ever pack of hair extensions. I bought the Luxie clip-ins, and I remember feeling so cute, and that was like a whole new wave for me. I was so pumped. In high school now, feeling all fresh, like being me, and I really liked them. But then they started to get really matted with my own hair. Like, I would like sweat. I lived in Vegas, so I would sweat a lot, and then when I would get, my hair would start reverting in the back. It would like get tangled with the hair extensions. It was just like a real like, my hair was just breaking off so much. It would break off from me ripping out the hair extensions. Like, I remember taking them off, and it would be like ripping my hair. Every pull was really like, it was awful. So that was freshman year, and then I moved schools sophomore year. And in that summer in between, I remember like my Luxies were trash, so I cut them really short and I dyed them pink, the ends of them, and that was like a cute look for me. I think I have a picture of that. Yeah, so then I got to high school, where I moved to New Mexico, and, you know, again, wanted to fit in. Now I was the new girl. I didn't know anyone. Like, I just wanted to be, you know, I wanted to feel good, look good. So I started straightening my hair again. But I remember I intentionally stopped wearing extensions because I thought they were toxic. Once I wore them once, I knew I was obsessed. And like, it's like if I wore them once to school, then I knew I had to wear them every day. So I was like, let me just move schools and not wear them again. I really wanted to cut that. It was hard to let go of, and I really wanted to go natural. Like, I always remember thinking, like, in my head, imagining myself like with my hair natural in life. And then in high school, the sophomore year, I stopped wearing extensions, but then junior year they came back around. I had both like curly hair extensions, clip-ins, and I had like straight hair extensions again. It was a lot, you know. Even like that, I have a video on this channel where I have the mixed girl tag, and you guys, it's so sweet, you guys comment a bunch about my hair, but those were clip-ins. Like, that wasn't my hair, because my hair wasn't actually healthy. And I was doing like braid out sometimes with those clip-ins to try to make it like blend together, I remember, and trying to make my hair, that's why I was trying to make my hair look like what I wanted it to one day look like. So that was kind of good, and that was a thing for a little while. Then fast forward a bit to the summer before senior year, I went abroad on this service trip in the Dominican Republic, and I wasn't putting any heat on my hair. That was like the first time in my life where I was the longest time where I wasn't putting heat on my hair since I was like 10. It was crazy. I remember thinking like, I really want to wear my hair natural, and like this was like a good stepping phase to that. My hair, like, even though I hadn't relaxed it ever, like, it was just so heat damaged, and like it was pretty much relaxed. Like, so many parts of it, like you guys probably see from these pictures, just were not at all the texture of that my hair actually is. But I remember thinking I just had ugly curly hair. I was like, I just have ugly curls. I didn't like them. I remember coming back from that trip, wanting to wear my hair curly and trying to style it with like the Curl Enhancing Smoothing by Shea Moisture, and being so frustrated, being like, my hair is so ugly, just doesn't have like, I just don't have pretty curly hair, and that was just never gonna be pretty. But it was really just that it was so heat damaged that like none of it was even how my hair actually is. So that was me coming back from my trip. And senior year, I went back to straightening my hair a bunch, back to wearing clip-ins, got another pair of clip-ins. And senior year, you know, there's so many events, and it's like your senior year, and it's prom, it's this, it's graduation. So you just always want to look your best, and to me, my best was me with straight hair. So I did that, and I knew coming into college, I was like, I for sure want to be curly girl. Like, that's what I've always wanted to be. I want to wear my hair natural, lottie. So the summer before I came into college, I actually got a vixen style curly weave. I'll put some pictures, you guys will see. And I wanted to get a hair texture that mimicked my own hair texture, because I wanted to not have to put heat on my hair at all, and I thought like, oh, it's great, it would look more natural, all these things. and it was like me prepping myself for the hair I wanted. Again, like me like putting this hair, being like, I'm just preparing myself for the hair I will have. And so it was okay, it was cute. Like I felt like the texture was definitely smoother than my own hair, so it was kind of like difficult always blending it. And then as the vixen grew out, it was just so, it was just so rough because it like sags in all these different departments, because it's like 4 components of a sew-in. Like if you guys don't know what a vixen is, it's how it's like, so it's like 4 sections and leave outs in between all of them. So yeah, that was me, and I came into college with that hair, and that was okay. That was pretty exciting. People thought it was my hair all the time, which was cool, and that was the look I was going for. But it kind of made me in like this weird insecure phase where I was like, people really think it's my hair, but I knew that it wasn't. But like my hair's so similar, kind of similar, and so I kind of was like, it was just so weird. It was weird because it wasn't actually my hair. So yeah, fast forward to that next winter. So when the vixen was growing out, I knew I had to get a new hairdo. And when I got the vixen out, I straightened my hair, and it was like longer, but I still didn't like the way it looked curly, didn't like the way anything looked about it. So I was like, I want to get another weave. So I did, and I got a straight weave this time. And it was just a really bad thing, because then I had to straighten my leave out all the time to match the weave, and it was just a lot. This was on my freshman year of college. To give you some context, I'm going into my junior year of college now, so this wasn't that long ago, where I was sitting there straightening all my leave out still. It's crazy, like that was me. And yeah, so I had that, but I still wanted to go natural. The whole idea of getting the weave was just giving my hair more time to grow out, so that when I kept thinking when it was longer, when it was long enough, then I would finally like it. Then I would finally just like accept it for what it was. So then when I got the weave out, my hair was still just a lot, and I didn't know what I want. I was like, I still didn't feel comfortable wearing it, whatever. And I actually was going on another service trip with the same organization to the, sorry, stop recording. So I was going on another service trip for the same organization to the Dominican Republic again. So I was like, I really want to get a hairstyle that's like protective, so I can let my hair grow more, and then when it finally gets out of this protective style, then it'll be long enough and I'll actually like it. Like that was my logic. So I got box braids, which was interesting because it was really hard for me at first when I got those braids to adjust, because I'd had my hair a lot of ways, but I'd never had my hair like so gone. It seemed like it was just gone. It was so tucked away, and the braids I didn't feel like really suited me, but I stuck it out because I was like, I really want my hair to grow, and like I was going on the service trip, it wasn't about me, my appearance, whatever. So I was just like, yeah, I'll just wear them. So I wore them for like 2 months. I ended up taking them out while I was there. In July, I took out the braids, and that was good, because then I was wearing my hair natural, and it was like the best I ever felt about my hair. This was just this last summer. It was like the best I ever saw, and I was like, okay. I was doing braid outs to help it with the texture, because I still had a lot of heat damage on my hair. That was the thing. Like from those images you saw, all that heat damage, it's like once you damage your hair, there's no going back, so you just have to grow new hair. So I was still holding on to a lot of heat damage. Like there were parts of my hair that weren't curling. So last winter break, just a couple months ago in December, when I was back home, I cut my own hair. I hadn't had my hair cut, by the way, in a really long time. Like I've always had a lot of condensed heat damage on this side, and I remember I got a diva cut once in high school when I was trying to wear my hair natural. I hated it. It looked so bad. I felt like she botched off a bunch of my hair, and I just wasn't confident, didn't like my hair, so that never worked. And I just don't really trust people with my hair. Like I don't want other people touching my hair anymore ever. So cutting my own hair has been the route for me. So this last winter I cut my own hair, and I just cut off, I could see the heat damage clearly, so I would just cut it off, and that's how I ended up with these bangs that I have now. So pretty much all this hair is like hair that has grown since I got those braids before I left for the DR, like last summer. So that's from like May to now. And I had to cut off all the heat damage that was attached to them from me straightening a bunch when they were my leave out. But I love the little bangs look. It's worked for me, but I definitely had to wait for them to grow out before I could just cut off the heat damage. They would have just had no hair, and that kind of goes for like all these hairs around my perimeter are way shorter. Same thing up here, just like way shorter. But what's beautiful about curly hair is it really doesn't all have to be the same length. Like you can have a bunch of varying lengths, and this hair down here that's been protected over the last couple years is pretty long down here. Like, ooh, it's like I can't even, I guess, fit it all the way down past my nipple. The longest strand. But yeah, obviously I have a bunch of shrinkage, but that's because my hair is actually healthy now and curls. But this is the first time in my life where I've had all my hair be my hair texture ever since cutting it. And even I'm still cutting it all the time. Like just now I was cutting my hair. I bring scissors to it all the time because it does have those pieces of heat damage, and for me, I couldn't ever big chop. That's just not something that I had never even considered, because I just know I couldn't do that. I'm way more of like a gradual person. As it grew, I grew, and I would chop off some, and now it's like actually really, like, I really love my hair so much. I just can't even imagine wearing it any other way than it is right now. Sorry, I keep looking at my hair in the viewfinder. It's bad. But yeah, I just really do love it, and I feel the most comfortable I've ever felt definitely now with my hair ever. And it's just such a beautiful relationship, being natural. Like, you really reap what you sow. Everything you put in your hair, you really get back. Like, it's a lot of time and a lot of energy, and it's a lot of work. And I know that there's a lot that I figured out along the way, which is why I come to you today, because this is like the intro to my natural hair. I really want to start making more natural hair videos on this channel, talking about how I tend to my hair, and I'm definitely still on the journey. Like, the journey is far from through for me. Like, a lot of this hair on top, I'm really excited for when it's grown out even more, and like the kind of different shape that my hair will have as it gets longer, and I'm able to nourish it and keep it healthy now that I'm feeling so happy with my hair. So yeah, I would love to make more videos for you guys about my hair. If you guys are new to my channel, I also make videos about food. I am vegan as well, and going vegan definitely had a big influence on me and my hair as far as like its health and my relationship with my hair and myself. So if you guys want to hear more about that, let me know. But yeah, that's just an intro into me and my natural hair journey. Comment below with any videos you want to see from me. I'm going to be putting out much more content. So yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're feeling inspired to be yourself, because everyone is beautiful just the way they are, and that's a huge thing, is that loving and accepting yourself is just knowing that you and your hair are beautiful and like can be beautiful. And I always tell myself is like, my hair has the ability to be everything that I want it to be. Like, I always tell myself that, like, I don't need to manipulate it or change it. Like, my hair is already and can be everything I want it to be. So yeah, I hope that everyone took a positive message from this video and that you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you guys again soon. Peace out.